trial for the 10 accused is now in session.
All rise for the most honorable judge to enter. All rise.
Please be seated.
Bring the defendants and line them up to face the public. The purpose of this court is to defend righteousness and administer justice for our society. As I call you, step forward and state the charges against you. I will hear your plea and determine the verdict and sentence for each case. Defendant 1.
I devoted too much of my time, talent, and treasures to worldly endeavors.
Defendant 2.
I place too high a value in the pursuit of wealth and other worthless things.
Defendant 3.
I used expressions that took the Lord's name in vain.
Defendant 4.
I engage in activities that do not neglect the Sabbath as a holy day.
Defendant 5.
I dishonor my parents through neglect and apathy.
Defendant 6.
I harbored intense feelings of hatred, anger, and resentment towards others.
Defendant 7.
I had impure thoughts that did not enhance my relationship with my spouse.
Defendant 8.
I took things that didn't belong to me.
Defendant 9.
I listened to and helped spread gossip and lies about other people.
And Defendant 10.
I held feelings of deep jealousy for others' possessions and success.
They're all guilty, Judge. Guilty, I say. You have heard it from their own lips, how they disregard the rules of our society. They ignore them, mock them, violate them. They even hate.
Prosecutors, stop badgering the defendants. The law can stand on its own. Justice will be served in this court. Defendants, these are the charges against you. They are very serious. Before this court and these witnesses, how do you plead? Silence! Silence! There are no excuses. These are violations of the law. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
So noted. I'll now impose your sentences. Defendant 1. You will endure the betrayal of one of your most trusted friends. Defendant 2. You'll be stripped of all your worldly possessions. Defendant 3. You will be given 39 lashes with a leather strap. Defendant 4. You will be paraded through streets while people scream and spit on you. Defendant 5. You'll be left alone in your hour of greatest need. Defendant 6. You'll be forced to spend time with filthy people who have highly infectious, deadly diseases. Defendant 7. You'll be severely beaten by clubs and fists. Defendant 8. You will wear a crown made of thorns. Defendant 9. You will spend 40 days alone in the desert. And Defendant 10. You will be nailed to a cross. Silence! Prisoners. What is wrong with you people? You alone made the choices that got you into this court, and now it is time to pay the price. You're pleading and crying for mercy? Your crimes are serious, and you are responsible for the pain and suffering of others. Bailiffs, take them away and deliver their punishment.
That's right, Judge. Take them to the officer's way. Make sure they get what they deserve.
Wait! Please, Judge, allow me to speak.
I will allow it. Approach the bench and state your business.
I know who you are. What are you doing here?
Your Honor, I offer myself to bear the punishments you have sentenced here.
Judge, wait, that's not fair. You can't do that. Throw it out.
Overruled. Did I hear you correctly? Did you just say you'll take each prisoner's punishment? You'll take their place and allow them to be spared?
I will.
Is this some kind of sad joke? Who are you?
I am Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son of the one true God.
Excuse me, Judge. I have another appointment. I'll be back soon.
Why are you here? Why do you care so much about these prisoners?
My Father sent me to demonstrate his perfect love for all people whom he created.
But these prisoners have committed terrible crimes. Crimes against society and against the law, and they must not escape punishment. How could God possibly love them after all they've done?
My Father knows all have sinned and fall short of his glory. But if they believe in me, he will no longer hold those sins against them, but will forgive them and love them. However, to maintain justice, these crimes and sins must be punished. By this act, my Father demonstrates his perfect plan, his eternal justice and great love for you all. I will die for the sins of my people.
Wait. Think about what you're saying. These punishments are meant not only to teach these prisoners a lesson, but also to make an example of them so that others will reconsider their ways. I know you mean well, but have you thought through your plan? Don't you realize that if you bear all these punishments together at one time, you're going to die?
This plan was conceived before time began. I will die for the sins of my people.
May God's will be done.
Victory at last!
Bailiffs, take him away. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you realize the enormity of the sacrifice being made on your behalf today. Your debts have now been paid in full by this man, Jesus. You are hereby cleared of all charges that were made against you. You are free to go. But remember the one who has given you this wonderful, gracious gift, and give him thanks. This court is now adjourned.
For God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us, the just for the unjust, in order that he might bring us to God, having been put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the Spirit.